How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Strictly Nintendo, where I wanted to share with you the most recent additions to my Nintendo collection. I've been really big on collecting Wii games lately, and there's a ton of great games for the Wii. So many games in general. I mean, that console just had a ton of games, and they had some really good games, and you can pick them up for stupid cheap. I mean, like, there's games in here I got for literally 89 cents. But let's dive right into the collection and see what I have added. Let's look at Amiibos first. And I got the tennis ball from Mario Tennis. I got Angry Howard Hughes. I got the ballerina fountain lady. The lead character from Paperboy. Super Saiyan Bowser. Medieval Jason Voorhees. I also got Harry Potter. I got Super Frogger. And I got Flock of Seagulls edition Kirby. Quite a few Amiibos. Some of these are restocked, some of these are not. But as a toy collector, I love these. Like I said, I'm trying to get the biggest collection of sealed mint condition I can. Now, getting on to the games that I've added to my collection, we're going to start out with the Super Nintendo. I got Kirby's Avalanche. I love Tetris-style games. You know, I love these types of like fast-thinking puzzle games. So that was just fun to have. Couldn't pass it up. I also got Shadowrun. Absolutely great game. Had to pick that up when I found it at a local secondhand store. Thrilled to add that to my collection. On the Nintendo 64 front, I got Excitebike 64. Not as cool as the original Excitebike or as cool as World Rally, but still fun. Kind of more Top Gearish, which will be funny in a second. Perfect Dark, got that as well. And, you know, my brother owned this game, and I enjoyed this game, but I was much more of a win-back fan, which both my brother and I own. So I just kind of got to the point where when I found it, you know, cheap at the local secondhand store, I had to pick it up. And then Top Gear Overdrive. I love racing games. I've mentioned that several times, and I love the Top Gear series. I now own every single one of them. So that was cool to add to the collection. On the 3DS front, I got Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I own this game on PlayStation 2. I just got this to add to my collection. You can see it's still in the cellophane packaging. I'm debating on whether to open it up or not because I've heard rumors that it's pretty rare. So I'm wondering if I should keep it as a collector's item or not, because if I really want to play the game again, I can just fire up the PS2. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm still thinking about that. I also got Splinter Cell 3D. Now I own all the Splinter Cells on both the Xbox and the GameCube. Well, all the real Splinter Cells. I don't have Double Agent or Conviction. But I really love the Splinter Cell games. And, you know, a lot of fun, so I had to get that. And then we move on to GameCube. I got Ghost Recon 2 and Rainbow Six Lockdown. Like I said before, I love Ubisoft. Outside of Assassin's Creed and outside of Just Dance, I think what they do is really good. And the Tom Clancy games are solid. I love tactical and squad-based military-style games. The Tom Clancy games are amazing. And then I also got Rogue Ops. Now, I actually own this game on the Xbox. I absolutely love it. But I'm trying to get as many games as possible for the GameCube because I'm having such a blast experiencing that console. So, you know, I had to get one of my favorite games just to replay it on the GameCube. Now, on the Wii, I have gotten a lot of great games. Some of them might be kind of iffy, but games I've enjoyed so far, like Alone in the Dark. I know reviews are mixed on this, but this game, I seriously think it was like one of the 89-cent games. It may have been $1.90, but I think it was like 89 cents. And it looks decent, and the motion controls are cool. The first like 10 minutes of the game is really freaking annoying. But, you know, I got to continue playing it, so we'll see where it's at. But, you know, I've been on the fence for that game for a while. I've been wanting to add it to my collection, just now did it because it was cheap. Why not? Then I got Conduit 2. I loved the original Conduit, had to get Conduit 2. I've been meaning to add this to my collection for quite some time, just didn't get around to it, and was lucky enough to find the limited edition for really cheap. I think this was like, I think I got it for $8, something like that. Then I got Excitebots. It's kind of goofy, kind of fun. Really fast paced, great track designs. So far, I'm having a blast with it. It seems, maybe it's me, maybe I need to change up the controllers a little bit or tune them or something, but it seems like Nintendo hadn't quite gotten down the whole motion steering at this point in time, but you know, I got to play more of it to find out. I've only played a couple races just to make sure the disc works. Then I got Ghost Squad. Love this game. I love on-rail shooters. I love arcade shooters. This is just good classic arcade on-rail shooter. It's a lot of fun. With the Wii remote, it makes light gun games so much more sought after. Like, you really want to go out of your way to play light gun games, or at least I do. So I had a lot of fun with that. My brother owned that, and that's how I experienced this game. So when I found it for like $2, I had to buy it. It might have actually been less than that, but whatever. And then I got Muramasa. And this one I knew nothing about. This was actually recommended on a video by Metal Jesus Rocks, and he's pretty damn spot on for the most part. I really like him. So I took a chance, found it for like $4. So far, it's been fun. I've only played a little bit to make sure the disc works, but so far, beautiful graphics, easy to control, weird kind of control scheme, but it's a lot of fun. I also got Obscura, The Aftermath. Obscura is kind of I Know What You Did Last Summer meets Silent Hill. It's goofy as hell. Then I got Rampage Total Destruction, because I own every other Rampage game on a Nintendo console, so I just had to complete my collection. Then I got Red Steel 2. This game was highly recommended by my brother. We have a lot of similar tastes in games, so when my brother goes out of his way to say, hey, this is really cool, I pay attention, was able to find a copy of it. Why not? And actually, it is really fun. And it almost has kind of like that comic booky feel of 13, which I really enjoyed. And so, you know, that carries over. Cool game. Then I got Samurai Warriors Katana, because it was cheap. Why not? You know, cool first person, swinging the remote, killing people, kind of fun stuff. Then I got Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2, because I really enjoyed the first one, and you know, I got this new for like $19 at Toys R Us. So couldn't pass that up. Been meaning to add it to my collection, just haven't gotten around to it. And I got Tenchu Shadow Assassins. I love the Tenchu series games. I have them on PlayStation, and I wanted to see what it was like to experience the game with motion controls. So when I found this for stupid cheap, I think it was like $3 or something like that, had to pick it up. And that is Pikmin 2. And it not only completes my collection of Pikmin games, but it completes it over 3 generations. Pikmin 1 on the GameCube, Pikmin 2 on the Wii, and Pikmin 3 on the Wii U. So if I have the time or the ability to, I'll take some time off from work, and I'll play Pikmin 1, 2, and 3 all back to back. We'll see. That could take 3 to 4 days. Might take a while. Anyway, that's what I've added to my collection lately, and alright, so that's actually not exactly everything. There's a few things that I've added to my collection since I originally shot this video about a week ago, so I wanted to go ahead and just do a quick alternate ending and include these in the video. First and foremost, I got this nice new silicone wrap for the Pro Controller. It feels really comfy. Like really, really comfy. And on the game front, I got Ghost Recon. Not as cool of an on-rail shooter as I'd hoped. I also got Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop. Why? Because it's fun to swing a Wii remote and kill zombies. In fact, it's just fun killing zombies. Cool game. And then I got Cursed Mountain. Why? Because this is amazing. It really kind of reminds me of Silent Hill, which I love that series, meets Shadow of Destiny, which was like my favorite game on the PS2. Really cool game. I haven't even played 2 hours of the game, and I'm already in love with it. Anyway, that is the complete collection so far. And I really do hope that all of your collections are growing the way that you want them to and that you're having a blast gaming, as well as that everything in your life is going well. And can't wait to see you in the next video. And until then, take care.